We're about to do the first ever, two teammates at the same time.
Jonas, you have me?
Yeah, I got you.
We'll start first with Parker Fleming.
Hey, Jonas, great game tonight. 60 rebounds. Y'all had the rebound advantage by 14. Just how big were those 50-50 balls, and just what does it say about the fight of y'all's team, especially after last night's game?
Bounce back, we did it. I mean, yesterday was a pretty bad game, but we bounced back and we won the game. So rebounding is, good thing to do it.
Say cheese.
We'll go to Sean Coleman.
All right, so if y'all had a podcast, what would the name of the podcast be between Dillon and Jonas? That's the first question. And second question tonight, stepping up the defensive effort by allowing no free throws in the last 16 minutes. What adjustments did y'all make to get really disciplined down the stretch to win the game?
I think our podcast would be Tools with J&D. Tools. You know what I'm saying? We give you good tools, to
Ain't my strength, man. Podcast ain't my strength, man. So
what was your second question?
First off, like the podcast name, Dillon, I was asking, you allowed no free throws in the last 16 minutes of the game, really disciplined adjustments that allowed for y'all to win. What did y'all see that allowed for y'all to step up and really keep them from scoring over the last quarter plus?
He said none, no free throws in the fourth. Yeah.
60.
We just to contribute to, staying solid. There's a lot of foul calls being called in the game, and our catalyst on defense is JV, and we straight up. You got some clutch block shots at the end, and we just sat down and locked in. And I feel like when it's time for the winning time, we do that.
And just, helping each other on defense, covering for each other, just extra hand, extra position, extra shift, it helps, takes out from the straight line drives, and, it's easier to block a shot when the guy doesn't have like a straight line drive. So just moving as a chain helps big time.
Terry Davis.
Hey, I know you guys talk about playing the full 48, and you needed every effort for 48 minutes a night, man. How can y'all continue to do this, playing 48 night in and night out?
I feel like it's just our communication. It starts with the first group, just communicating on defense and then getting out on the break. And we had a lot of fast break points today. Even if, guys get in foul trouble, the next man up, got to have that same mindset, play a full 48, and our communication was big tonight.
It's going to be some slippage. You're not going to play perfect defense for 48 minutes. It's going to be some slippage. But how are we going to bounce back from that? And, how are we going to regroup? How are we going to fight? Never give up. That's the key. And we did it. And, it was some slippage during the game. But we realized that. We fought back. And, we got a W.
Evan Barnes.
Guys, Taylor Jenkins talked about just the resolve you guys have shown. And really, after this week playing 5 games and kind of having the play you guys did yesterday, what does it say about where you guys are learning? What you guys are learning about this team's resolve now after playing 5 games in 7 days, now knowing the second half is going to be a crunch like this?
I think we know, we got I think 5 or 6 more of those, 5 games in 7 days. So
9 more back-to-backs.
And how many? 8 more back-to-backs?
9 more.
9 more back-to-backs. So, we knew coming out of All-Star break that we were going to have a challenge. But, we stick together. We take care of, ourselves as, professionals to come out and give our best effort. And, coach just, stays on us with, motivational speeches, gives us the, courage and motivation to, play our best game. And, in every game, it starts with, with us, the starting 5 to bring that energy.
You got right now, tough schedule coming up. So you gotta use that time off really smart. You gotta still work on your tools, get your shots up, get your, plays, walkthroughs, but also you gotta take care of your body. mental part too. So it's gonna be a challenge, but you know we're ready for that, and you know there's no way out. We will do it.
Christos?
Hello, guys. Congratulations on the win. I would like to ask you, you responded after a tough loss last night. How important for you about your mentality was to respond and bounce back on the winning road? And how enjoyable for you is to share the court as a team?
It's so enjoyable. I feel like this past year and this season, you know, we love playing with each other. Even though we go through our ups and downs, you know, we always find a way to come together and play hard. I just feel like, you know, we're out there enjoying, you know, what we do. And, you know, last game wasn't us. And, you know, we came back as professionals and, you know, tried to make it work. And, you know, we did. And now we're just moving on to the next.
You know, young team, it's gonna be up and down. That's a roller coaster, but nobody gonna take away our fight and you know we give everything on the court. You know, die for every ball. You know, it's you can miss a shot, you can lose a ball. You know, that's normal. That's basketball, but fight is there, so that's the biggest thing for us.
Parker Fleming?
Hey, JB, just a question for you with him right next to you. So earlier this week, Dillon, or Coach Jenkins referred to Dillon as a spirited leader for the team. So just what are some of the things that Dillon does on the court that may not necessarily come up in the box score, but they impact winning?
Dillon, so aggressive, guarding the guys. You know, he's in the guys. You know, he's pressuring. He's poking at the ball. He's a really aggressive defender. That's not going to be showed on the box score, but nobody likes to go against him. He's really aggressive. He's picking up guys full court, pressuring, and that's if somebody would be fronting me all game long, I would be so pissed. So we got one guy on our team who can do that, and this is good to have, and it's not going to show on the box score.
Final question of the night, Adam Tyke.
Appreciate it.
Hey guys, we heard Josh stress the importance of leadership in a tight game like this. How do each of you see the other acting as a leader in the locker room, and just how important was that leadership in such a close matchup tonight?
We talked about it before the game. We need to communicate more, and Ja was communicating out there. Even though he missing floaters, he stuck with it, and he's a natural born leader, and we need that. We need and sometimes it's Ja, it could be me, it could be JV, it could be any one of us, to vocalize what we see on the floor, and then it's our job to respond properly, and and give it back the motivation to keep it going hard.
We just lift each other. We can say what's going bad, what's going good. We can just talk to each other. That's the best key. That's great to have on a team. No egos. We can just talk with each other. We get on each other's. We argue, we fight, but this is like as a family relationship. You gotta fight. That means you care, and that means you together. So big thing. 100%.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you on Monday.